hail, Hypno, he is almighty and ever-knowing. He knows what your New Year's resolutions are. He does. He told me. Make sure you stick to him. Uh-oh, we got Thada. Little artifact stealer over there. As far as the opening hand goes, we don't have a green source. Otherwise, this hand is absolutely beautiful, and that's kind of... Well, we've got Jun... Yeah, I'm going to keep on this one. Yeah, we got Traverse. We can search up for a Forest, Ordeal of Nyala, Traverse. So, yeah, we'll go and keep on this one. But yeah, we're playing Gitrog. We're playing against the little thief over there. Tell me how many times she's stolen stuff from me. This is like, whenever I play against Thada, I just like, it is like personal. Like, I just want to like, I want to catch her in the street and give her some street justice. But we're playing Gitrog. So at his death at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Gitrog. Let's sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land, and then whenever one or more lands is put in your graveyard, you may draw a card. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go and go, we'll go and go swamp, and then we'll go and pass the turn. So we have playing against Thada. She has Island Walk. Whenever she does combat damage to a player, search that player's library for an artifact card, exile it. Then, until end of turn, you may play that card. Yeah, she likes to steal stuff, so hopefully we can have Gitrog eat her. That would be the best thing. Ooh, we got some nice matching islands over there. Beautiful. Spreading Seas. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. We got a Kodoma's Reach over there, and... Oh, but that is the end of the world because Thada's going to have a gateway into our little Gitrog forest swamp area now. Oh, I just now remembered that. Ugh. Yucky. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get down Jun Panorama, and I think we're going to do that. Then we can activate it off that off our newly acquired island over there, and get a forest, and then we can go for a Kodoma's Reach off this Ancient Tomb next time. And then we also have Traverse, so we can get that up and running. But yes, welcome. This is Gitrog Enchantress. So a little different than normal Gitrog builds. You know, Gitrog eats your lands every single turn, and so if you're eating a bunch of forests, a bunch of swamps, a bunch of utility lands, it's not going to be the best for your health. So it's Gitrog Enchantress, so he's going to eat it. And the goal of the deck is to make the world's biggest Gitrog. That's what we're always doing whenever we sit down to play Gitrog. So yeah, so you're combining the Gitrog land drawing engine with the Enchantress card drawing engine. Every time you cast an enchantment spell, you get to draw a card. We have Agrothian, or I can't remember her name, but it starts with an A. It's the Legacy Enchantress. So every time you cast an enchantment piece, you get to draw a card. And then, yeah, stuff like Herald of Pantheon reduce the enchantment cost. So, but yeah, especially Thada out there. This is a personal mission for me to beat Thada. Certain commanders I don't mind playing against, but against Thada, it's like, man, it hits home. I want to win against Thada. Okay, so we got force coming. Ooh, there's a Grothian. Yeah, there we go. I was talking her up. Let's go ahead and go Ancient Tomb. Let's fire this Kodoma's Reach off. So we're looking at green, 1, 2, 3. Get a little head on land drops over here. And let's go ahead and grab Forest, and then we'll go and grab Swamp off the spread. And we'll go ahead and put the Forest onto the battlefield. That way it has another Spreading Seas type effect. I don't know what you could have. And then, yeah, we'll go and pass the turn. Okay, so... Now, as far as what we're going to do next turn, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 mana, so we can actually deploy Sylvan the Safekeeper. We can get down Herald of the Pantheon. That's going to be all of our green mana. And then, or we could go for a Gitrog. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we got going on. Get out of here, Thada. Ugh. Man... I'm not hating on anybody who plays Thada. I really don't hate Thada that much. I don't want you to think I'm being salty about her. There's just certain commanders that, like, they need to be put in their place sometimes. She's stolen so many soul rings from me, mana crypts, mana vaults. It's just like, she's like Billy the Kid or something of commanders. She's just like the Wild Wild West. So there's just a wanted poster everywhere of Thada, and there's a big overboard. So hopefully we get to eat her. That's what we're going for. Gitrog wants to eat her. Eat her whole. Turn her into an Enchantress piece. But as far as next turn goes, we can do a little setting up. Get down the Agrothian Enchantress. We can go for Herald of the Pantheon. That'll have like our nice little enchantment package up and running. That way, next turn, we can get down Oblivion Crown really cheap. We can go for Ordeal of Nyala really cheap. Get that card draw. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. And we can also follow it up with a Sylvan Safekeeper next turn. So, yeah, I think we'll do a little bit of setting up, and then we'll be ready to go. And I can't remember. Soul Ring. Yep, told you. Sticky Fingers Thada. Stealing that Soul Ring. Okay, Soul Ring's coming in hot. But yeah, so yeah, I think we'll just get some nice little enchantress pieces set up. And if we can find some artifact, I mean some enchantment destruction, then we'll get rid of that spreading seas to stop her just having free reign over us. But luckily, this is purely an enchantment deck, so there's not a. Uh-oh. I wonder what you could do off that. There's not really. There's just a lot of junk in here. There's a lot of draft fodder. I mean, there's like the enchantress part over here, but it's pretty slim pickings, man. It's like if you went to a swamp, if you went to a bayou, this was like going to Gitrog, looking through my Gitrog deck, looking for something to get out of there. So he's searching for an instant or sorcery. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what he'd pull up out of there. I'm trying to pull up on my phone real quick. Okay, demonic tutor. Yeah, I forgot about that. Demonic tutor. But yeah, man, definitely would have beat Thada. But yeah, I think we'll do a little setting up. We'll do Herald of the Pantheon, a Girthian Enchantress. If we rip another force, then we can fire off Traverse. We don't have Delirium yet, but I'm okay with grabbing a basic. Excuse me. And then we'll get the swamp down. Yeah, then we'll be in business. I've always been intrigued by her art. I wanted to pick up the old border, but she was printed in Eternal Masters Online. But she just looks so classic in the old border. But I've always loved her art. It just looks so simple. I think it captures like the early Magic days of art, where it's you can I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it screams old school Magic. I guess it doesn't look so. You look at Herald of the Pantheon, and it looks kind of CGI a little bit. It still looks hand painted, but it still looks kind of more modern. I just really love the bright popping colors of older Magic cards. And our opponent's digging through his deck with that demonic tutor. Oh, there he goes, finally. Okay. Pass the turn over to us, and then hopefully we can set some street justice up for Thada. Spider Umbra. Okay, so let's go ahead and go Swamp. Let's go ahead and let's go Herald of the Pantheon. And then what we can do is we can go actually. Well, this puts us in a weird spot. We could go Sylvan Safekeeper, sacrifice the Swamp, and that way he can stop swinging in. But we just don't really have that many artifacts that's going to do that thing. So I'd rather get down the Enchantress. Is there anything else we want to do? No, I'd get down the Enchantress. That way next turn we can start really kind of get Gitrog down, get down the Spider. So we're looking at 1, 2. I'll kind of re-rack on mana what we got going on. Okay, let's get to our opponent's side, and then I'll F6, and then we'll kind of brainstorm what we got. So we're looking at Gitrog. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to leave up. We can get down Oblivion Crown, Spider Umbra, draw that card. But then after that, once we get down Sylvan Safekeeper, then we can sacrifice that land and get rid of this island walk over here. But truthfully, there's just not too many artifacts in here, other than basic commander staples. But so we're going for Gitrog. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll have 1 green left. So we can go Spider Umbra, get it down on Gitrog. It'll have Totem Armor. It has Reach. Hopefully we'll rip another land on that and kind of keep the chain going. But yeah, I feel good with getting that Spider Umbra on there. And that looks like his Mana Crypt, I think. Yeah. And we can also get down the cool thing with Oblivion Crown is it has flash, so we can flash it in. It also, whenever enchanted creature, it has discard. It has the activated ability discard a card, then this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So what'll happen is if you have a bunch of lands in your hand, you can put down Oblivion Crown, discard a card. You're going to draw. It's going to get +1/+1. That land hits the graveyard. You're going to draw a card. If you can keep that process going, then you can make a really nice Gitrog. So if you just keep chunking lands, so. Pretty fun. It's just one of those obscure enchantments that's just absolutely boss in rapid hybridization. Took care of our Herald of the yeah, that's not the end of the world on that one. Our important piece is right here. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. That's the important one. It also has a shroud, so that's why I couldn't target it with that. So, and I'm glad he also wasted that rapid on our Herald of the Pantheon. That way we can go Gitrog and get down Totem Armor. If he has another piece or something like that, so be it. So we got some 6 mana getting tapped right now. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, capsize with buyback. Oh, okay. That's going to be a little frustrating. How do we want to do this? So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get down Gitrog. That capsize is going to be over there where you can bounce it back. Let's go Gitrog. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Gitrog's coming in. Now we could go for Spider Umbra to give it protection, but I think what we want to do is we want to go Sylvan Safekeeper. That way if it goes for that capsize, we can sacrifice a land and give Gitrog a Shroud. And let's go and get the swamp down. Yeah, and then we'll go and pass the turn. Well, we can go and go for an Oblivion Crown on Gitrog. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go and go Oblivion Crown. Well, actually, we can flash it in. No, excuse me, we lost Herald of the Pantheon. I'm thinking it costs less. Duh. No, our Herald of the Pantheon turned into a frog, and then it vanished. A little disappearing act over there. Okay, so we're in a good spot with Sylvan Safekeeper. We're going to be drawing those cards. Yeah, you know, sacrificing land and then having the Gitrog trigger is going to be a little hectic, but we do have Traverse to search our library for a basic. We don't have Delirium, though, active yet. We only have 3 cards in the graveyard. But hopefully we don't get into spots where we have to sacrifice all of our lands. Yeah, it'll be really nice to have these Sylvan Safekeeper get around that capsize, because you can just keep casting it with buyback, then that wouldn't be too fun. That's one of those where you have magic on F6 and just all of a sudden your token disappears, your Frog Lizard. What is it? Yeah, Frog Lizard. I have always loved this card right here. Just the fact that it's, it could have just been a frog, or it could have been a lizard. But the fact it's a 3/3 green Frog Lizard, I love it. I love Return to Ravnica. That was the first set that I get into during Magic. I bought cards during Mirage, but I started learning Magic during Return to Ravnica. It's kind of a long story. I was buying cards during Mirage, but I never learned how to play it, and then I finally learned during. I took a little bit of a gap in between there, and then so I got in during Return to Ravnica. So all those cards have a very special place in my heart. That's my home plane right there. That's where I hit my little Planeswalker Spark. Okay, so our opponent's got 3 blue mana tapped. You've got up to 4 mana right there. Let's see what they're going for. I'm pretty sure that's what we saw. And I want to double check those capsize. Curse of the Swine. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm going to sacrifice a couple lands on this one. Or choose Gitrog, give it Shroud. So we're going to draw a card off that. Oh, Draenor Temple, that's pretty good. So it's going to have Shroud now, and then we'll go and activate Sylvan Safekeeper. And we'll sacrifice the, we don't need too much black right now, so we're going to sacrifice that Swamp. Draw another card. Windswept Heath, beautiful, beautiful. So we can play 2 extra lands, we can sacrifice the Draenor Temple. Okay, kind of shook that one off right there. Shook the tackler off. And then we also, we got rid of the Spreading Sea, so we can't swing in. Trinket Mage, okay. And we do have to play around that capsize. Actually, I'm going to double check on that capsize real quick. I'm glad we didn't F6 right there. That would have been too fun. Curse of the Swine. Tried to turn Gitrog into Swamp. We're not going to be turned into a pig over there. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, capsize. Okay. Seat of the... Oh, he's just going for a lane right there. Okay. Fair enough. And then Thada is at bay right now. She can't swing in. Alright, now as far as the next turn goes, we're going to have to sacrifice a land. So we'll sacrifice another forest. That goes into the graveyard. And we have Windswept Heath to get a dual land. And then hopefully, we can find... if we get Life from the Loam, then we're going to be in business. But yeah, we're going to sacrifice the... do we want to flash in... Oh, dang it. The triggers aren't in the stack, so we'll draw a card on that. Grapple with the Pass. Oh, that's not too bad. Catacombs. Okay, so let's go Catacombs. We can crack it. Grab a dual source. Draw another land. Ooh, Enchantress Presence coming together beautifully. Let's get down Bayou. Let's go and go Windswept Heath. We're going to crack that for our second dual source. Grab Forest. Yeah, we're getting fueled up on this one. We're going to shock this one in. Let's go ahead and go... How do we going to sequence this? So we don't have our enchantments So we can get down Enchantress Presence off the Ancient Tomb and the Bayou. Then we'll have 3 mana left, which will be Spider Umbra and Oblivion Crown. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let's go Enchantress Presence. And then let's go ahead and go Spider Umbra on Gitrog. So we're going to draw 2 cards off of that. Oh, this just gets nasty. Love it. So we got a 7/7 right now. And what we can do is swing in and start chunking lands. I think I may do that. I'm not a huge fan of Thada, so I don't mind just chunking lands and making Gitrog as big as we can make it. So, yeah, let's go and swing in. Come in hot. Gitrog's coming in hot, guys. Coming in for 7. Let's see if he blocks right there. Gitrog does not have trample. Nope. So we got chump block right there. Yep, okay. We've already made all of our land drops for the turn. And then we can flash in Oblivion Crown if we want to. We could traverse. We could get down Ordeal of Nyela. No, I think we're okay. I like getting this grapple to pass. I think we're okay with that. Let's go ahead and right now I'm going to chunk. We're okay on land, so I'm just going to go and chunk Traverse in the graveyard. And let's go ahead and chunk. Hold on to Beast Within, Oblivion Crown. We'll bring it, put Drown Yard Temple. But then we'll draw another card off that one. Edge of Autumn. Okay, we'll chunk Edge of Autumn. I'm fine with that. Nice little spread. Okay, so we got down the board. So as far as next turn goes, we've got Oblivion Crown. We can flash in Oblivion Crown at the end of the turn. We're going to be able to draw a few extra cards. We still have the... we can activate Sylvan Safekeeper. Our opponent does have Capsize in his hand. Now, if our opponent does go for one of our enchantment pieces, he can bounce that back. But we at least need to play around that Capsize. But yeah, we can flash in the Oblivion Crown. We have to sacrifice a land to give Gitrog Shroud. Now we can, I'm trying to figure out if we can clear the way with Gitrog. And if he doesn't block, because we need to have lands in our hand for that Oblivion Crown whenever we chunk a land to kind of pump it up. Yeah, we'll see. A good spot. We've got double Enchantress out there right now, which is just absolutely bananas. Yeah, because we're going to be drawing 2 as soon as we flash in this Oblivion Crown too, so. Unless, let's see what we got going on over here. Hope it's not a Cyclonic Rift. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, he's going to be really disappointed. There's not a lot of good stuff in there. What did our opponent hit? Like, it looks like an Eidolon of Blossoms, I think. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is not a fun deck to steal stuff out of. There's just not a lot of good stuff in here. Okay, so it was Eidolon of Blossoms, and then we've got the Favor over there. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff that hit the graveyard. We got Drown Yard Temple. Okay. Our opponent has 3 mana right now. Actually, no, that's just enough for Capsize, but we'll be okay. I mean, we'll go and flash in that Oblivion Crown. Hopefully we'll get... I'm trying to think of what we could... Yeah, Creeping Renaissance in the graveyard. It does have flashback for 7, so we can bring all that back to our hand. We just need Trample. That's what we need. We need Trample effect. And we'll go and sacrifice a land in response to that. So we'll go... Oh, and he's got the Enchantress card draw right there. And there's a battlefield. Okay. So let's go ahead and sacrifice a land. We'll make Gitrog, give it... we'll go and sacrifice this Swamp. I think, yeah, we're okay with that. So we're going to draw a card, deck more Salvage. Oh, dang it, I should have tapped that for the Oblivion Crown. Sorry about that. So that's Shroud. The Control Magic's going to whiff right there. Dang it, sorry. I meant to do the... meant to get the Flashing Oblivion Crown right there. Okay, so we've got, we'll go and sacrifice on that. We'll go and sacrifice this forest over here. And do we have Life from the Loam in the graveyard? I actually don't have Life from the Loam in the graveyard. Yeah, we'll go and sacrifice this forest. Alpha Authority. Okay, tons of lands over here. We could go Creeping Renaissance. No, we don't have, we've got 4 mana. We cannot go Creeping Renaissance. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go Forest. So looking at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 mana. Let's see if we can't dig for a Trample card. And let's just go ahead and give it alpha. Let's give it hexproof right now. That's going to be the best way to deal with that. So looking at 1, 2, 3 right there. We're going to draw 2 cards off of that. Grab another forest. Ooh, Ranker, there we go. Alright, so it's going to have hexproof right now. That's beautiful. That is exactly what we needed. Let's go ahead and go Rancor on Gitrog. And then we have tons of lanes in our hands. And then let's go ahead and go Oblivion Crown on Gitrog. So we're going to draw those cards. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to close it out completely. I don't know how many lands we got in our graveyard. But, but yeah, I think we might be able to get some commander damage off that. It's not too bad. Yeah, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we're going to hold on to all this stuff right now. We're going to swing in hot. Yes. Coming in hot with Gitrog. Look at all those enchantments. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Eidolon of Blossoms blocking right there. Let's go ahead and let's chunk the Ordeal. It's going to get +1/+1. Let's chunk the Dakmor Salvage. You don't want to dredge right now. +1/+1. Let's go and chunk Grapple at the Pass. Constant Mist. Get rid of that. We're just chunking. Let's go and chunk the Forest. We're going to draw another card. Trollhide. Let's chunk the Thespian Stage. Life from the Loam. Let's go and chunk. Go and chunk Life from the Loam. Chunk Trollhide. Chunk Green Sun Zenith. Vampiric Tutor. Shades Form. Chunk Cover of Darkness. Oracle. And the Favor right there. Give it 25 coming in hot. This should be a nice little commander damage right there. Thanks, man. Good game to you, too. Okay, yeah, 24 coming across. Boom, close it out with commander damage. Yes, that is Gitrog right there, man. Oblivion Crown. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.